Ladies and gentlemen, I got the winner of the main event here at BKFC Clearwater, Jared Warren. Brother, what a performance. What a performance. Talk about tonight.
Man, this is the last 2 days have been the toughest things I've ever been through. A lot of people don't know, like, I don't have any kids or anything like that. I'm a big time animal lover, and I've just always, I have a couple dogs at home. And yesterday morning, before I was going to start cutting weight, for weigh-ins, one of my dogs passed away, and it crushed me. Some people are like, oh, well, you should be able to use that to go. I'm like, well, I wasn't mad at anybody. I was sad. You know what I mean? And I didn't know how to feel. It was all like too much, man. I never considered pulling out of the fight, but I definitely didn't want to fight. I wanted to grieve. I don't talk about religion much, but I prayed a lot. I'm just hoping that I could push through, and thankfully I did. Thankfully it went well tonight.
Well, that's obviously very difficult. We actually lost a dog, last year, so I understand what it feels. And I lost 2 cats all in the same year. It's the worst feeling.
It is.
You had an inspirational performance. I mean, obviously coming off of a tough loss in your last fight, how important, obviously it's important, but the feeling of coming back with a big win, how important was that for you?
It was super important and super necessary. You know what I mean? Like, this sport, you drop a couple, fights back to back, you're back at the bottom of the barrel. And, thankfully after my loss last, that I was still ranked towards the top. And a win over a guy like Joe, it puts me right back in the title mix. You know what I mean? Because to my knowledge and all the fights I've seen, he's never been finished before. And I didn't expect to finish him tonight. I thought I was going to go the distance. Thankfully I caught him early, and, we didn't have to go through a war. But, I knew I had to make a statement, and thankfully it went through.
Fighting in your backyard, I mean, the crowd you had tonight, talk about that experience and how this place, I mean, it was loud.
Yeah, dude, it was so awesome. I mean? Like, this is a really cool venue here for people who haven't been. I had a ton of people from the fire department. I had, just a bunch of, friends that I've had forever. They all spend their own money to come and watch us, and it means a ton to me. And it does feel really good to have people, cheering for you and that want you to win. Like, I can feel that energy, you know what I mean? So it was awesome.
You're obviously going to be watching next week's fight for the belt. What are your thoughts of that fight? And obviously, what do you want next with this type of win? And you fought both of these guys. So what do you want next? I mean, are you watching that, or do you want a title shot, obviously?
No, yeah, I want the winner of the two, plain and simple. I don't care which one it is. And it's kind of like mixed emotions because, as a person, I like Richmond, and I would like to see him win as a result. Dyer, I don't like. He's a dick. So I want to see him lose. But if that's a scenario, then I got to punch the guy I like and not punch the guy I don't like. So either way, I'm down. You know what I mean?
Where would you love to do that fight? Would you want to get to Sturgis to do that fight, potentially?
Oh, that'd be cool. I'm down for Sturgis, man. That looked like a blast last year.
Are you going to be down in South Florida, check out the fights in the Hard Rock in July? You going to make it down there, do you think?
I got to see who all is on it. If I have any teammates or if I'm just free that work, then yeah, I'll go down. They always put on a good show, man.
Well, congratulations tonight. It was a big win. I'm very sorry for your loss. I know it's mad difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, got Jared Warren here. He put on a hell of a performance tonight, and he wants that title shot next. So Mike Richmond, Dyer, which he doesn't care which one. He does. He doesn't care which one. He wants the belt. That's what it's about. The Rudy Rodriguez Show here, BKFC Clearwater. We're out. Thank you, man.
Up and down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. Up and down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in.